Hey there, abundant artists. I'm doing a little something new today, so hopefully it works okay. Um, and it kind of feeds into today's topic. Today I'm doing my technology a little differently than normal. And my confidence level in this new technology is a little low, a little lower than it would be for my average Facebook Live. So I'm wondering for you, when we speak of confidence, what does that mean for you? What does it mean for you? Does confidence mean being ready at 100% to go for it? Does confidence mean being skilled? Does confidence mean just being willing to go for it no matter what? What does confidence mean to you? Now, for me, a big portion of how I define confidence is having the ability to move through something, to handle something, to not take control, that's not the right word, but to be able to handle something no matter what. I have confidence in myself that no matter what, I'm going to find my way through. And so, what is your definition of confidence? Well, this is Confidence Week, and that's why I'm speaking about confidence specifically today. Confidence Week is a 5-day challenge set up by the Fearless Living Institute, and especially by my teacher and mentor, Rhonda Britton. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am an abundant artist mentor and a certified fearless living coach. Not only certified, but a master coach at that. And that means that I have learned all about fear, those emotional fears that hold you back, the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, maybe even the fear of success. So when you think about those three fears, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of success, which one is keeping you from being more confident when it comes to your creativity? Do you fear failure? Do you fear rejection? Do you fear success? Or is it something else? Is it something else? Now, Fearless Living, the founder of Fearless Living is Rhonda Britton. And as I mentioned, she is my teacher and has been for, 15 years or so, about 15 years, I guess. And she not only founded the Fearless Living Institute, but she's a New York Times bestseller with her book, Fearless Living. She also has Fearless Loving. These are older editions. Do I look fat in this? Get over your body and on with your life. And also change your life in 30 days. And I specifically want to talk about something from Change Your Life in 30 Days as we move into day 2 of Confidence Week. Now, I say it's day 2, that's okay. If you missed day 1, I have the link in the description for this video. Click on it. You will get all the past materials from Rhonda, and you can jump on board now. Still catch up or take the weekend to catch up, no problem. But I promise you, you will begin to see changes immediately. So let's talk a little bit about confidence. And like I said, this is specifically from her book, Change Your Life in 30 Days. Now, she says, confidence is something everyone wants, but few are willing to do the work to achieve. Being willing to feel your feelings and face your fears are 2 of the risks you must be willing to take in order to gain confidence. So, if you think you could use a little bit of a confidence boost, are you willing to face your fears and feel your feelings? Face your fears and feel your feelings. And here's why. She says, I can't tell you how many times people tell me if I only had more confidence, then I would change my life. But confidence doesn't come first. Risk does. Confidence doesn't come first. Risk does. So think back to in your life. Have you ever thought, boy, if I were more confident, I would do a Facebook Live. If I were more confident, I would charge more for my work. If I were more confident, I would set up that online store. But oh my gosh, I don't understand technology, right? Where have you decided that you need the skill before you move forward? If that's you, and let me tell you, it's me too, boy, holy cow. I used to own a dance studio. I was a dancer. And one thing about the way I dance is When I learn choreography, I need to sleep on it before I get it, right? It's just the way I'm wired. I need to sleep on the choreography before it's in my body. Something happens while I'm sleeping. So as a result, I would hold back in classes, in workshops, in anything. I would in college courses, I would hold back rather than jumping in, taking the risk, being willing to feel uncomfortable to build my confidence around learning choreography, maybe at a quicker pace, maybe at a quicker pace. I would hold back. So if you're the type of person like me who's ever held back because you don't have the confidence, then this is for you. Now, here's where my technology and my confidence gets a little lower because I want to actually share the screen with you. So let me see if I can do that. I'm streaming through Zoom, and that is what is new for me. I've used Zoom, I've used Facebook Live, but I've never used them together. So let me just go into my share screen. Here we go. Now, if you have been around this group at all for any length of time, you have probably seen this chart. This is the fearless living tool called Stretch, Risk, or Die. It's foundational, and it's one of my favorite tools of all, and it's why we have Stretch Yourself Saturday here in this group. It's all about celebrating any time you move out of your comfort zone, no matter if it's a success, no matter if it doesn't feel like a success, maybe you've done it messy, maybe it didn't quite work right, that's okay. We are celebrating your steps outside the comfort zone because this is how you build confidence, right? That's what Rhonda was saying. It's not about having confidence first and then moving forward. No, it is about gaining confidence by taking the risk. So the green area of your screen, this little circle in the middle, is called the comfort zone. And the comfort zone is basically your status quo. It's where you are at right now. So in my choreography example, it's that I have to sleep on choreography before I get it. That is my comfort zone. It's my status quo. Do I like it? Not necessarily, yet that is my status quo. With this Zoom integrating with Facebook today, my comfort zone is that I've used them both separately, yet I've never used them together in the past, right? So anything outside my comfort zone is where the confidence is built. If we stay in our comfort zone, we don't build confidence. We have to take the action. We have to take the risk. We have to be willing to take the risk and feel any feelings that come along with it. Feel the discomfort. Feel the feeling like you bombed, right? Feel the feelings like maybe you're not as good as everyone else. You have to be willing to feel it. And as you step out of your comfort zone more and more, your confidence builds. So this first zone is the stretch zone. The stretch zone is anything that is outside your comfort zone that you know you could do, but you just haven't done it yet. So for me, doing this technology today is a stretch. It's something that I know I can do probably. It's not a big risk, yet I know I can do, but I've never done it before. Now the risk zone is where, oh my gosh, this really feels like a risk. This really brings up some nerves, and I really do feel like I could risk failure or rejection. So for me, jumping to the front of a workshop and learning choreography cold would be a risk. It would be much more uncomfortable than a stretch. And I would risk failure or looking foolish, right? So that's a risk. And then that red circle, that's the die zone. And that's something that is so far out of your comfort zone, it brings up almost a panic. It's your die zone where it's like, oh my gosh, you would rather die than actually do this. So for me, it would be probably being on stage learning choreography, like in front of people on stage, in front of a big workshop, lots of dancers out there, professional dancers. Oh my gosh, that would trigger me into a die zone, right? Ooh, just thinking of it gives me the willies. So that's the die zone. Now, here's the thing. If I continue to stretch outside my comfort zone, so let's say I'm doing the Zoom and Facebook Live integration right now. The more I do that, the more I stretch out of my comfort zone using that technology, pretty soon I'm going to be so used to using Zoom and Facebook Live, it's going to become my comfort zone. So that's how confidence is built. Confidence is built by taking the risk, being willing to feel the feelings, being willing to take that risk. And then your comfort zone grows. Now, I'm not doing a ton of dancing right now in my life. It's just not where I am in this season, except for my youth theater group. Um, I'm not the one taking workshops yet. In the past, if I had jumped in, if I had known this information, jumped in fully to taking the risks of moving to the front of the room, of really immersing myself and learning the choreography, even if I looked like a fool, even if I failed, pretty soon that I get used to that. I get used to that feeling. I get used to that. My skills would grow. And guess what? It would only be a stretch. It would only be stretched after a few times of doing that. And then pretty soon it would be in my comfort zone. And I would have the confidence. I would have built the confidence. So let me stop the sharing and come back full screen. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Do not wait around for the confidence before you do something. Instead, be willing to take the risk. Be willing to move outside the comfort zone, no matter what feelings that come up. Now, let me give you a little word of advice about that. So I sort of mentioned how when we step outside of our comfort zone, especially when we move into the risk area or the die, we have a lot of feelings that do come up, right? We have to be willing to feel them. We have a lot of feelings that do come up. So when we move out of the comfort zone, it's about being gentle with ourselves. It's about giving ourselves the support we need. Maybe if I've got a 4-day workshop, I only do that one day. I'm being gentle with myself, taking that risk and then stepping back. Maybe when I get back to the hotel room, because lots of workshops were at hotels, maybe I take a nap. Maybe I take a nap, right? So be gentle with yourself and also set up support systems that will help you move forward. Get a coach. I happen to be a coach. Get a coach to hold you accountable. Get a support buddy, someone who can help you, cheer you on, a friend, a family member, so that you have the support you need for taking those risks. Be gentle with yourself. All right. So I hope this has supported you. And like I said, I really hope you jump on Confidence Week. The link is here in the description of this video. Jump on. It's absolutely free and open to the public. Absolutely free and open to the public. And your teacher will be Rhonda here. Here's Rhonda. She is your teacher for Confidence Week, and she will lead you through the processes that helped me grow my confidence. You know, I didn't do it back when I was owned my dance studio necessarily. I didn't have these skills back then. Yet, it is what has allowed me to be on TV with my coaching. It's what's allowed me to join my team and grow our youth theater group. It has allowed me to blossom and even just be here today with you and do this Zoom Facebook integration. You know, it's a stretch, but it's not a big deal because I'm used to stepping outside of my comfort zone and I'm willing. So I hope to see you at Confidence Week. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. And of course, I would love if you gave this video a like or a heart. And also if you're watching it as a replay, go ahead and put #replay in the comments. Until next time, get out there, stretch yourself, grow your confidence, and I will see you next time as we all come together to break through that starving artist story and make more money, grow our confidence, make more money with our creative work. Until next time, bye-bye.